Grand Rise, everybody. It's your girl, Shree Bad. I'm up. I'm outside. I'm out to prepare for real life. And I had a moment to talk to you guys. No, we're not talking about Boruto today. We're talking about these YT streets. And for these past couple of days, maybe a week, I've been relatively quiet. Not completely quiet, relatively quiet. I've been watching. I have a theory on something. Now, I could be wrong. I have been wrong before, many times. And I've been watching a lot of AI romance videos. So it might be that too. It might be the heavy astronomical day that was on August 12th. Finally settling in because those things don't last a day and are gone. Or it might just be something else. Now, as I go back in time to describe something to you, I might be missing a couple things, and that's okay. I might be wrong about specific things, and that's okay. The moral of the story is way more important than the details that I may not know or comprehend. And before I go any further, I will say the prayer of the D's Nuts sector. Most High God, the all in all of all things, may I not be a pawn, wittingly or unwittingly, willingly or unwillingly. Thank you for everything in the name of your son, Jesus, and your other sons and daughters that you may not claim, but you know are a part of you, okay? Amen. Now, there's a competition that's supposed to happen in the beef sector. I truly don't know when it is. I really don't. Maybe it's this weekend, maybe it's next weekend, maybe it's in September. I have no clue. It was supposed to be a Lunchables challenge where you take a Lunchable meal and turn it into a gourmet thing. It really had nothing to do with me and didn't make me know never mind who was in it, who, why, what happened. Just like the Knicks, I'll be there when you win or you lose after the fact, okay? However, of course, the twists and the turns had to occur, for the sake of the sector. Because you must be entertained one way or another, yes? So, a woman named Miss Barbara made a deal with the host of the Lunchables Challenge. Her name is Ness. And said, I will give you $300 if you take Lovely Love, I think, off the table. Don't let her do the challenge. I think it was, no, it could have been Uppity. No, I think it was Lovely Love. See, this is what I mean. I think it was Lovely Love. Now, real quick, Lovely Love is an older woman. And at one point, she won a wet t-shirt contest from the black sector. That the black sector did. She didn't win because she earned it. Of course not. But when it came to the vote from the chat to see who won, the beef sector decided to show their power. And they all voted for Lovely Love, and Lovely Love won. Now, this was years ago. But according to me, Lovely Love became entitled because of that. And now she expects everybody to just give her money or make her win something. Okay? And that's my interpretation. Hey, Grand Rise Daquan, how you boo? That's my feeling about it, not nobody else's, because remember, I'm me and don't nobody check for me, except for a very select few. which I'm very happy with. Let's keep going, shall we? I said that the other day, that the beef sector made Lovely Love entitled to do this bullshit because of what happened at the wet t-shirt contest. I said that the other day. That was relatively quiet because I'm not really speaking too much. Now, this was a while back, okay? This was maybe a week or two back that Miss Barbara gave $300 to Ness for Lovely Love not to be in this challenge, and Ness accepted it. Okay, she accepted the money. So Lovely Love had to say the nay. Okay? Now, this part I'm a little bit confused about because Uppity, I think they also offered it to Uppity. Like offered $300 to Ness so Uppity's not in the challenge. This part I'm not sure about, but for some reason Uppity was not going to be a part of this challenge either. Okay? So Jay Dunn decided to hold her own challenge. Now you must remember that Jay Dunn and Ness do not get along for many reasons, and the hatred is deep, especially in one direction. Other people speculate that, Jay Dunn is stalkerish and obsessed with Ness, but let's not forget that Ness is her own demon in her own way. Okay? This is very smart, very manipulative, and very territorial, because if you are not on her side, you ain't it. Okay? And she plays the board so that it fits, which is what many of these content creators do. I'm not going to hold her to be the queen of whatever, but we need to see the noblemen and noblewomen in the court. I'm no longer calling it the show. Okay? So, Jay Dunn, of course, having this challenge for the fallen seems very noble indeed. But from a demon like Jay Dunn, it is never so. She may want it to look so, but no. We see through that one too. But we'll get to that a little bit later. So, let us keep going as I put in my little doot doot doot. Okay? Having fun here. So, Jay Dunn started having her challenge, and she opened up a pot for people to, give as a prize to Lovely Love or Uppity, whoever wins, because it's only the two of them. It's not like a whole bunch of people in Jay Dunn's challenge, okay? All right. Now, before this, a lady named Mo Better had a AI challenge. I wasn't there for that. I really didn't penetrate the frenemy sector. Pizarro, who is a major content creator in the beef sector, decided to branch off and have a frenemy sector, and Mo Better was a part of that. And she had her own challenge with AI, and the homie Slapper won. Okay? Now, I wasn't there for the politics. I wasn't there for the show. I only heard about it afterwards, okay? And I heard that Slapper won with the least amount of anything. He just entered the contest, did one thing. Everybody was like, oh shit. And somehow he won. And people called that a scam. Calm down. I'm very calm. Clearly you don't know me. Or maybe you think you do, and you really don't. So, why don't you calm down and just say good morning or grand rise instead of typing in all caps like you have no sense. See how people do, y'all? People have lost their trolling skills. They really have. Well, some people never had a lot of trolling skills. They just want to, open up their evil inner child a lot of times and just act like whatever. But, it's all good. Okay, Daquan, you heard and saw, so you let me know where I'm missing and what I'm missing, and, you know what I'm saying, if I'm wrong on something, you let me know, okay? Okay. So let's go back to what we've been talking about, all right? And we'll get to Pizarro's effect very soon, but I had to mention Pizarro real quick. So the reason why I'm mentioning Mo Better was because people considered her challenge a scam, okay? And one of the major components or proponents to this theory was Jay Dunn, led the charge in this being a scam. It was never resolved. People felt what they felt. They did what they did. Right. Oh, okay. But you could see so many of Slapper's visuals. If I'm not mistaken, Room Shaker's background is a Slapper production. Slapper has come on panels many times showing his visual. If you ever go to his live, you can see his visuals. Okay. But that's neither here nor there because that's done in one and done. So of course now that Jay Dunn is having this challenge, Pizarro, not Mo Better, Pizarro is leading the charge and calling her thing a scam. But here's the real theory, y'all. I don't consider this a scam. I do consider this a scheme. And if this is a scam, one question has not been properly answered. And it has been asked. If someone is scamming, who they scamming and how are they getting scammed? Right? Now, I don't believe this is a scam because a scam, you fooling everybody. And I don't think it's a scam because you ain't fooling everybody or attempting to fool everybody. Some people are in on it. This is a scheme. Whether other people know definitely, willingly, or unwittingly, they peep the play and they move accordingly. Okay? That's the gist of it. So y'all rock with that in the back of y'all mind as I keep talking. So let's keep moving through what has happened so far, okay? So the Lunchable Challenge is still supposed to happen, and Jay Dunn's challenge, I think it was still a Lunchable Challenge. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what kind of challenge it was. I think they were just cooking, or maybe they was doing a Lunchable Gourmet Challenge or whatever the case may be. So as y'all know who Jay Dunn is, she will go in different panels and you know, nice, nasty, her talk about whatever, you know, the other challenge and what Ness is doing and all this, you know, taking the money and letting them go. Well, let me not say Uppity because I think they offered the money and Uppity said, I'm going anyway. I'm going to leave anyway. So, you know, I'm still not clear on that one. But as you know, time is going by, all of a sudden, Uppity has a sponsor. Okay? Uppity has a sponsor, and the sponsor has offered not only to give her money, but buy Yagyu steak. Fancy shit. Fancy feast. Okay? Fancy feast cat food. Alright? And you know, she talking about it. The sponsor got me this, it got me truffle oil and whoopty whap and all this. Now, mind you, while Uppity has just got a sponsor and got this shit popping, Lovely Love has been traveling the beef sector, going on different panels begging for a cash app and seemingly not getting anything. Okay? Begging for just a simple ass cash app, not even toward anything, you know? And I'm sure it took in Lovely Love's mind because, like I said, I haven't been to enough of the things, but, you know, whatever I'm at, I get the gist of it. I see what's popping, you know, I'm like, okay, cool. So I get the feeling that Lovely Love is feeling away because how is she supposed to compete with Yagyu beef and truffle oil? How can she do that? She can't do that. She ain't got that money for that. And she ain't got no sponsor. Okay? So now it looks like, yeah, it's in Uppity's favor. Like Uppity's just gonna win regardless. And that might seem like a scam or a play. So a scheme was devised. Okay? Because of course Jay Dunn was tired of people saying it was a scam and it was a scheme and you was only doing it to get back at Ness and da. But also, in Jay Dunn's noble heart of hearts, she truly felt that maybe she should give Lovely Love a bly. Now, I'm not saying she told me this. No, this is my assessment here. And like I said, I could be wrong, but I could be right. Or it could be somewhere in the middle. Think for yourself. Okay? Now back to it. So Jay Dunn decided to grant them a boon. Okay? She wanted to release herself from being called a scam or a scammer because she held the pot. And nobody believed that she would hold the pot honestly, with fairness and equity or equanimity. Okay? So she went on somebody's panel. I forgot who it was panel at this point. I was there. Could have been YTC. Could have been anybody, child. I was there. I heard it. And she said, I'm giving up the pot. I'm going to split the pot in the middle. Okay? And I'm going to send it to y'all through the cash app. Now, Uppity and Lovely Love was on the panel. And I think Lovely Love started getting on Uppity's nerve because Lovely Love couldn't just say outright that I'm jealous because you got Yagyu steak and all of that and I ain't got shit. And that's unfair as fuck. So I'm probably going to lose no matter, regardless of any fucking thing. And Uppity didn't give a rat's ass. Okay? So while Jay Dunn is talking about doing this and doing that, you know, Uppity's saying some things, but she's relatively quiet. She's not beatboxing too much. You know, she's relatively calm about the whole thing. Whereas Lovely Love is like, what? 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 What you mean? Now, hold on. I told you Jay Dunn felt she was granting both of them a boon. I'll tell you why in a second, but hold on to that right there. So she's like, yeah, we're not going to have the challenge anymore. No more challenge. Love's like, what? And she's ready to be like, I'll do it for free. I'll do it just to do it. I ain't got to worry about all this. Uppity does not say that. Jay Dunn says, Uppity, you going to accept the money? Uppity say, yup. Love, you going to accept the money? Love's like, yo, well, Uppity, what you say? Uppity's like, it's all good for me. She already got Yagyu steak, and she can do whatever she want to do. She free for now. So they say, you going back to Nest? Nah, I ain't going back to Nest. I'll figure out something. So Love was like, okay, give me take the money. Later on, I think on YTC or somebody, Jay Dunn says, I split it and I gave it to them, which is the honorable thing to do with her tone, right? You know, so because they both needed it, all right? I know they both needed the money. Now, let's bring it back a little bit. Barbara Warren paid $300 to whoever so they can get these people off the panel, right? We found out later on in the live that Uppity and Lovely Love did not get $300. They got 180 something and 180 something, and Jay Dunn herself said she put in 100 so they could be off on their way. Now, what does that do to Uppity and Lovely Love? considering now that they each have an extra 100 and somebody, almost $200 for them, right? But they need it. What would they need it for? To pay a bill? Maybe so. Okay? However, later on, this is not even within the full day yet. This is like within the morning, last night, night before, yesterday. Okay? What's going on? I'm listening to this shit all day. And I think this was on YTC panel because of, all hell broke loose and I was there for that. So now, at one point, there was going to be no more challenge and Uppity and Lovely Love got the money and that was it. Now, on YTC Joan, J Dunn and Pizarro is going back and forth between what's a scam and what's not a scam. And now the challenge is happening again with the two of them. I guess because Lovely Love said, nah, let's do it anyway. Uppity didn't give a fuck because she wasn't going back to Nest no way, right? So now Pizarro got more than enough reason to say this shit is a scam. Of course, J Dunn is fighting that down. How is this a scam? Boo, 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 boo. And Pizarro said what she said, right? But the one thing Pizarro did not say was who was getting scammed. Now, here's why I say it was a motherfucking scheme, not a scam. J Dunn gave them the money, split it in half. Okay? Lovely Love is sitting there with almost $200. Lovely Love can go buy Yagyu steak, right? Especially if the challenge is happening again. So now she got $200 to go buy Yagyu steak. Now, whoever want to donate to them, donate to them. Because they're not doing it for a pot anymore. All right? So it don't matter who donate to who. Uppity ain't got to say shit. Lovely Love might talk it out, but Uppity ain't got to say a motherfucking thing. She could be like, next sponsor, and never say a name. She could show the totality or whatever. She ain't got to show who did it. Right? But Uppity still has the upper hand on Lovely Love. Because now Lovely Love going to spend $200 on Yagyu steak and truffle oil. And it still got to beg the whole sector for donations for the thing. So who got schemed to scam, y'all? If not Lovely Love. Everybody else knew the run-ins. Everybody else peeped the play. Uppity was already in a good position, so she ain't have to beatbox and feel no way about none of this shit. Cause she could just go lie by her motherfucking self while motherfuckers just donate to her now while she make the truffle oil and all that extra shit and do what she do, and that's it. But Lovely Love still got the climb. She still got the, make her way. So now what? Now it don't look like Uppity is cheating or, got the upper hand. Now it look more even. So now whatever happened, J Dunn is absolved from all of it. That's why I say it was a scheme. It wasn't a scam to do anything. J Dunn did what she did to prevent it from being a scam. But that don't mean it still wasn't no motherfucking scheme popping. Don't mean there wasn't. That's why I say it's not a play like, oh, it was fake. No, it's a scheme. Because now if J Dunn has the challenge on the thing, people still donate to her. And she can still call it a pot at the end of the day and don't say nothing, especially if this thing pops off. And if it don't, the fuck? She can keep the money, make the grand gesture, give it back, and all that extra shit. Lovely Love, you got played, baby. They wanted you to be silent. Here, take this money and Hirsch. And we're going to do it again. If nobody don't give you nothing, you can't say we didn't give you nothing. Okay? Do y'all get it? Lovely Love is going to still scramble and damble and ramble. And if she don't get nothing, from nobody from here on out. She can't say that Jay Dunn didn't give her nothing. She can't say that Uppity didn't, you know what I'm saying, represent or whatever. She can't say none of that. She left by herself. That's a scheme, folks. Not exactly a scam. Now, it'd be a scam if motherfuckers is in on giving Uppity and Jay Dunn the most money and Lovely Love still don't get it or whatever the case. You can determine a scam after that because the event hasn't even happened yet. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you can call it a scam or a robbery. Let the shit happen. But motherfuckers move way too fast. That's the problem with the demons around here. You think that Dragons is mad because Ness got 300 for free? Man, listen. Ness ain't get free 300 for free. Ness had to let the people go to get 300 and started the whole thing. That's what Ness do. That's why Ness is a fucking the fucking genius on this bitch. All roads lead back to her one way or the next. Okay? She knows how to move the chessboard. She understands the program, y'all. She's playing all you motherfuckers very, very well. I raise my glass. I raise my glass. Oh, wait. Dragons, listen. Oh, you said Jay Dunn? Okay, you gotta rewrite that sentence, Daquan, to include Jay Dunn, because I was about to say something about dragons, and I decided not to. I just want to focus on this real quick. I don't want to focus on other people and what's going on and da-da-da-da. I ain't in the mood for that, and I got to go. That's a fact. I can't stay here too long. But I'm not saying this so that y'all could agree or disagree or, you know what I'm saying? Child, boo, I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, I ain't saying nothing to harm nobody. Maybe I'm a little bit too smart for my own motherfucking good. If it weren't for you meddling kids, you know what I'm saying, that type shit. I just want to make you think, not blank too much, okay? And you missed the shit. Oh, you call her Dagger. Okay. Yeah, let me see. Give me see my. Okay, now. Oh, yeah. Okay, you. Oh, I got you, B. I got you, B. Now I see. I thought it said dragon, and you spelled it wrong. Okay? Yeah, you call her Dagger. Okay. All right. Child. Poor Lovely Love, yo. I feel sorry for her a little bit. I do. I mean, she asked for it, but that's the whole thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she feels like it's like she's too old for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, you gotta retire from the trolling that you do. You know, cause it don't work no more. That wet t-shirt context test was a fluke, baby. And they know that your real life situation is real life. So that's another reason why you really can't even win from that no more. From that type of trolling. We know you don't need it. We know all of this. And people know you as a person, you know what I'm saying? But that's why they get upset. Because they know you as a person and you're still doing this dumbass shit. Stop it. But you don't know me from a hole in the wall. You're a grown-ass woman. You do what the fuck you want to do, how you want to do it. And that goes for all of you. You're all grown-ass men and women, and who the fuck about to tell you how the fuck to do things? I can only sit here and say, you know what, you a demon, motherfucker. And you a demon, too. And you a demon, too. And you might not be a demon just yet, but you got a whole lot of demon-ass behavior. You a snake. You a paymaster, motherfucking troll bait. You this. Ah! And as you all can look and say, who the fuck are you? I ain't shit. I ain't shit over here. It's all good, too. It's all good. I'm not here for the click and the view. I'm not here for the program, okay? I'm not here for none of that. I'm not here to be a CC, none of that. I'm here to talk my talk, and that's it. Because I got the God-given right, democracy and shit, okay? Regardless of what YouTube say and do, I can still talk my talk and get my 10 people up in here, and it be all good for the kid. Let me see what he said. Oh yeah. Well, Daquan, you know what that's about because you continue to do that motherfucking shit. And that too was a fucking scheme because she been waiting on YouTube cameras to take that wrench. She been trying to fuck out of YTC for months. Not just now, this ain't new. She been did this shit. But she ain't do it to this level just yet, even after YTC said boop, bat, boop. Come on now. When a fucking demon gets cornered, what the fuck are they gonna do? They're gonna do the ultimate. That's why she got timed out for 2 days, even though they hid her. Cause that shit still stand, even when she gets unhidden, which I knew the fuck was gonna happen too. The fuck, YTC for what she doing her motherfucking shit. She do what the fuck she doing her shit. I'ma do what I do on the shit, cause I'm a mod, and I'ma be fair with this motherfucker. And no, the only person that can really take her wrench is fucking YTC. And I done told YTC to take her wrench before. In fucking in the back, and in the front, and on the live. Take my shit if you're not gonna take her shit. How about that? Cause I'm not gonna be dealing with this bullshit. You already know what the fuck it is. YTC is smart as fuck, y'all. It's a lot of smart motherfuckers on here. But sometimes you're smart can give big ass blind spots. And then you fuck up. I don't know. We'll see when she go live. If she go live today, you gonna see. You gonna see. Homegirl jump in or whatever. Listen, we gonna see. And what you gonna do about it at the end of the day? You could stay or you could go. You could stay and talk your shit or you could stay and kiss ass. Or you could go and not say nothing and let it the fuck go. Or you could say something and then fucking go. And then you come the fuck back. What's up, Reef? And then you come the fuck back. Everybody got decisions to make, yo. Me, I decided I'm gonna maintain something, all right? I ain't got no problems with no motherfucker YTC. She do what she do on her shit. I say what I say to her, and that's it. Because what I say to her don't come from malice. It don't come from fucking ambitions to be better or none of that shit. That's just me telling the homegirl what it is. Like, yo, peep this right here. You deal what you deal with what it is, but listen, you hold tight, you hear? But the evil that people do, I'm not an angel, but I damn sure ain't trying to be a demon. Nah, the middle path is too tough. Being a demon is easy as fuck. And I'm better than that. I'm better than this bullshit. No matter what anybody says. And that's a fact. I ain't got a beatbox about it. Rotate, revelate, dox. None of that dumbass shit. I don't have to be a bully about anything. None of that. Anybody that's cool with me knows that about me at the core. If you're cool with me, I'm gonna keep it real with you. If you're not cool with me, what the fuck? Huh? We gonna talk like this. We might not talk at all. I might just watch you do your do. I already know who the demons are. I avoid the ones I do, and I choose to interact with the ones I do. No. Okay? If I call you a demon, don't be mad. Don't be mad, because you know what you do. See, a lot of people cause fucking fires and then get mad because other people couldn't contain that shit. Or then get mad that, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? You caused this shit. What is you talking about? or they mad because it happened. What? You created this shit right here. There has to be a certain air of delusion out here on these streets, I guess, for everybody. Under the delusion that you're not affected by none of this shit. Under the delusion that this is just entertainment. Under the delusion that you're better than everybody. Under the delusion that you could be a content creator. Under the delusion that you will never be caught with the demon shit that you fucking do. Or nothing will ever happen to you. There's a lot of delusions out here. Under the delusion that you got a tiny waist, but it's 37 times the size and mass of what a tiny waist is considered. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's it for me. I gotta go. I hope y'all have a wonderful Sunday. I hope y'all are at church praising the Lord. Okay. Like I said, I gotta prepare for real life, so let me do that. And you know, if y'all come on here act the holy high fool, or y'all already act the holy high fool right now as I speak, missing out on it, hey, do what you do. Be safe. Stay up. Yeah, yo, I saw that Rick Reed shit. I saw both the Rick Reed shits, okay? While I'm not commenting on the first Rick Reed video, child, I seen the second one where he had the homegirl sneaker. I said, oh my God. Yo, that dude Rick Reed, he could read, yo. He can read, yo. Yo, he ate it up. You heard me? He ate it up. I ain't gonna hold you. He ate the homegirl up, whoa they. Okay, he killed that shit. I can't even hold you. Hey, yo, Daquan, I had to put that shit on fucking YTC comments. She had a live with Ken. I think it was yesterday. It might have been before yesterday, day before yesterday. She had a live, and Ken was on the panel, and they was talking about ghetto. And somebody said something about, Ghetto getting his niggas together or whatever. Then the motherfucker said Ghetto got too many niggas, so. Oh my God. Yo, that shit had me fitness. I just be doing plans and shit because my work is my physical fitness at this moment. It's crazy because I just cut the last of my waist beads. What pic? Oh, Rick Reed's avatar for his last live. It's a pair of sneakers with the cankles, and the fat leg. And he was like, this is Uppity,'s leg right here, sneaker. Oh my God. And he said that Shorty got diabetes and high blood pressure and all kinds of shit. He just went in brief. Yes. He went in. I can't even hold you. He went in, whoa. Anyway, let me get the hell out of here. Okay? That's what I said. See y'all later. I guess I'm going to get blocked some more. Wait a minute before I go. I guess I'm going to get blocked again by certain people, maybe. And I'm going to lose subscribers. Thank you. Thank you to all those who unsubscribed from the kid, okay? I appreciate y'all because that allows me to cleanse myself of the bullshit so I can start anew. Okay? That's what it is. Right, Daquan. See? You too. Yes, so please unsubscribe. I thank you so much. Have a great day. Peace.